What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Performance. As always, Coach Kyle right here, Coach Graham behind the camera.
Yep.
All right, now I'm just going to address another postural issue that is pretty chronic in today's day and age, is what's called forward head posture, okay? So I'll just demonstrate what it looks like on most people. So it's essentially when we're close to or pretty much at optimal alignment with the skeleton. When I stand here, my head should be on top of my rib cage like so. I myself, when I've specifically measured it, do have a little bit of forward head posture, and most people do, but some a lot worse than others. But you'll see a lot of people, they have this kind of position here with the head, where the head almost looks like it's ahead of the rib cage or floating in front of the rib cage. And again, in terms of force transfer, as gravity is pushing down in a straight line all the time, I have nothing under my head. So I'm dealing with a lot of undue stress in my upper neck and upper back area. It can manifest in other ways too, but these are very common ailments that people deal with when they have chronic forward head posture. I'm sure you see a lot of elderly people with their walkers and whatnot. And again, the brain's always trying to keep the eyes on the horizon, so you can see why, again, as the head goes in, no matter how hunched they get, you still see that head jutting forward, trying to walk. Now again, this is very stressful on the body, especially the upper neck, and can lead to not just muscular pains, but crazy headaches and a lot of other issues down the rest of the chain. Now, it mainly has to do again with sitting, and with the chronic problem is, my buddy Austin put up a post the other day talking about the cell phones and whatnot, and that is a very big issue. I see people on the subway all the time on your cell phone, and instead of trying to look at your cell phone with your eyeballs, like I coach people when they lift, try to use your eyes, not your head as much, you'll see this. Tick, 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 tick. Instead of trying to stay tall, and use your eyes to look down, trying to keep your head in a normal posture, okay? So that's just a quick little tip for when you're using your cell phones. But nonetheless, if you are somebody that has forward head posture, you can just get a friend to come, you just stand, have them look from your profile, and you just be relaxed. And if your head is noticeably in front, or your ears are not pretty much in line with your shoulders, you probably have some forward head posture. There are specific ways to measure it. I can measure it to the centimeter or millimeter here, but again, this is just for the sake of the video, quick and dirty tool to use. Specifically, the short cervical extensors, which are up here, get very tight, and the long cervical extensors get very long, and you have these ones pulling your head into this position, and again, jutting the head forward. So, an easy way is a quick and dirty tool. You're just going to grab a towel, and I've just folded it up where it's fairly thin like so. I'm going to have Graham follow me with the camera over to the wall here. So, I'm going to place the towel, sorry, against the wall, right about above the base of my crown, just above the base of my crown right here. So the base of my crown is here. I'm going to place the towel right there. Now, it's very easy to do this incorrectly. A lot of you are going to want to feel like you're purposely doing a double chin. Now, you need to be aware of the rest of the alignment. Now, I don't want the body touching the wall on this one. So, take a little step away from the wall, straighten your knees, squeeze your bum and your abs so that you feel your tailbone tuck under. I want you to keep your shoulder blades pulled down and back. And then from here, I'm going to have Graham come even closer so you can see. I want you to imagine that you're being pushed. Lift a little higher. Yeah. Imagine you're being pushed on these 2 points of your head evenly. So you're not overly tucking the chin, but as you push back, you're not extending your neck. We want the head to be very long, or the neck to be very long through the back here. So again, I'm going to take the towel and placing it just above the base of my crown, squeezing my bum and my legs and my lower body to try to keep the skeleton as aligned as possible, even more rigid than neutral. And now, I'm pushing evenly from here, almost trying to get the towel to go through the wall. And relax, and I can feel all the tension through here. Now, be careful. If you have a lot of forward head posture, I don't suggest you, the first day you do this, and do it super aggressively. I would even just start with you just feeling that double chin position without you really fighting to push, because when I get people to do this, I encourage you, I want you to feel like you're trying to push the towel through the wall. So you can get as much tension in those long cervical extensors as possible. But if you're somebody that hasn't done this, or you do have a lot of forehead posture and you have not done drills like this before, just like everything, progression matters. So a slow progression into it, okay? The first week, just do some of those movements that I was talking about, just gliding forward and back. And again, use a camera or have a friend next to you just to know that, again, you're aligning that position and not pushing back and starting to tilt up or tilt down. It's just a glide back. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Leave a comment or a question. Until next time, thank you very much.